The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hi everybody, welcome along to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
No, I'll do a different one if you need me to do a different
If you've just joined us, Sharyn is harassing Clint because she reckons he does the exact same start to the podcast every day.
I'm not. I'm just trying to help.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast is here. Welcome to it,
That was lovely.
everyone.
You just did the same thing, but you mixed it up.
That was
Yeah.
very clever how
Like,
he did
why
that.
don't you do it
Thank
different?
you.
Welcome.
Shit. Look, I'm not okay. I'm not going to make this harmony any better. Coming up in the podcast, we have your biggest work screw up, the weird kid in your school, which is quite amazing. I feel like this is going to be quite annoying for our listeners.
That would have sounded so trippy in your headphones.
Oh yeah, are you buzzing out, bruh?
Okay. The weird kid in your school. We had a chick who called up and talked about this kid. Just play the podcast.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show, Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
And featuring special guest, a small white dog that I found outside. Say hi, doggy.
A dog doesn't talk, Guy.
The dog seems very annoyed at me. But very cute none the same. If you guys were watching this via the webcams, you'd be like, this is the best show ever.
We'll check a picture of it up on our Instagram. Just go follow us, Guy, Sharyn, Clint on Instagram.
Dog's shaking. It doesn't like you at all.
Ah, the dog's escaped! The dog's escaped!
You just dropped the dog!
The dog has escaped! The dog is running loose in the studio!
You can't drop a dog.
This is
like
a radio
cat.
disaster! This is a radio disaster! Don't worry, I'll sort it out.
Oh my god.
Never work with children, animals, or Guy Williams.
He just threw it like it was a cat that
The
landed
dog
on his
bit
leg.
me! The dog got assaulted by the dog!
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Itch.
I am enraged.
Why are you enraged?
I am enraged every time I log in to Instagram or Facebook because my Instagram and mainly my Facebook feed
Yeah.
is either a photo of someone's baby
Yeah.
or a photo of their ultrasound.
Yeah.
3 positive thoughts, the new ice challenge, pretty much, where people have to write, these are my 3 positive things that happened to me today.
Although worse than the ice challenge because it's not even for charity.
And then the third thing is that new Whittaker's hundreds and thousands frickin' chocolate.
Oh my god.
Cool, you went and you bought some chocolate. Awesome, that's real great. But I don't need to see a picture of every single person that I'm friends with putting it on Facebook. Just eat the goddamn chocolate already.
Mr. and Mrs. Whittaker's could not have paid for promotion like this.
Oh, it's insane. It's like they released a picnic chocolate last week. No one's going mental about the picnic chocolate.
What is it, picnic chocolate bar?
No, picnic chocolate's been made into a cake of chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it's delicious.
What?
But nobody's going, hey guys, check it out. I got 3 cakes of picnic chocolate from the supermarket. It's so good. Why is it? Also, there's Chanui brought out a new green tea. No one's going, look guys, I got some new Chanui green tea this week. It's pretty fresh.
I want to get into Chanui because I love that guy's enthusiasm so much.
It's so annoying.
We should start posting hey, look, I bought a Cadbury Dairy Milk regular bar. Should we just post about all our chocolate now?
Bring back the Time Out bar. Then on Instagram, that put it on an early bird filter. Look pretty good.
There's so many things like that, though, and I guess the ice challenge is the most recent example, and now that pink chocolate, where just people go nuts, and once one person posts it, everyone decides they need to do it as well. Like they can't think of an original post to do.
It's like they said, Guy thinks he's cool because he got a $4 cake of chocolate. Look, I've got one as well. And then someone else will be like, I've got it as well. And everyone's putting it up.
It's quieting down a bit now, but the thing that was really killing my newsfeed was when everyone was posting what their Game of Thrones name was. Every
or stripper
time
name or porn name or your cat's name.
I don't care what your Game of Thrones name is. Leave me alone.
It's just terrible. The most annoying things in your mini feed.
Open up the phone lines now. 0800 The Edge. You're texting to 3343. What's killing your mini feed? I'm going to throw it out there right now, and this really annoys me. When people go out on a boat for the day, for whatever reason, and they take a photo and they go, tough day at the office.
Yeah.
It's always like just great sarcasm, guys. There's nothing more tedious for me than Sunday morning seeing everyone posting about what a big one they had the night before.
Yeah.
Often with photographs of them wearing sunglasses and going, I'm so hungover. I'm like, well, don't brag about it.
Just
you're sick.
Be better at life.
You did this to yourself.
Well, I'm not taking a photo of my hemorrhoids and putting them on there going, I've got such bad hemorrhoids.
0800 The Edge, we've got Troy. Troy, what's annoying you in your mini feed?
What's annoying me in my mini feed at the moment is, well, there's this new application that everyone seems to be doing. It's What's Your Social Nickname that's currently popping up on my newsfeed.
Oh.
So I'm scrolling down my newsfeed. It's got the people's names and then what their nickname is. And like 4 in a row, it's like Loverboy, Secret, Chitty Killer. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
That is terrible. I would not be. I would be hiding those people already, Troy. Wayne, what's killing your mini feed?
Mine would be the NZTA slow down, other people make mistakes ad, and their flash driving game as well.
I haven't seen that one yet.
To be fair, though, they are trying to stop people from killing themselves on the road, so it is a positive thing.
Yeah, but get off my pre-roll. I just want to watch YouTube videos. Leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
Daryl, what is it for you?
Meow chat.
Oh, I got 4 of these on the weekend.
What is Meow Chat? I keep getting invited to Meow Chat. I don't know what Meow Chat is.
Do you know, Daryl?
I don't know what it is. I like personal contact with my cat, not over the internet.
It's so weird. Is it like a Facebook chat, but instead of actually talking and writing words, you just meow to each other down a microphone? You're like, meow. Meow, 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 meow. And then they meow back to you. Is that what Meow Chat is? I have no idea.
No, I actually did find out what Meow Chat is.
What is
Do you
it?
actually want to know?
Yes.
It's an external app which is not through Facebook, and it's just like a chat app where you can have one-on-one conversations. You can talk to randoms, which is weird, or you can talk in a group of randoms, kind of like old school chat rooms. The disappointing bit is nothing to do with cats. There's no meowing involved. There's no. You don't have a cat name. You don't have a cat avatar.
Lame.
If I was part of the cat union, I'd be suing for royalties because they're using their word meow without their permission.
And John T, what's killing your mini feed?
People having a little bitch about other people.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
day.
Unless you're talking about us.
Yeah.
Although I do really like.
Yeah, basically you guys. Yeah.
Oh, sad guy. I do really
on the radio.
I do really like when people have relationship dramas on their statuses, though.
Do you like it? I think it's the tackiest thing ever.
Oh, I just love reading it because it's like a reality show in my mini feed.
Yeah.
It's good times. Thanks for your call, John T.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Not this segment again.
And he's also pretty flat for a white guy.
Legend tells of a great creature that roamed the plains, going from servo to servo in a quest to find the perfect pie. No mince and cheese spared, no bacon and egg neglected. Now, joining us live from the brink of extinction, the last of his kind, he is Pie Connoissauros.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Pie Connoissauros. Now, this episode is a special one because, believe it or not, we've had correspondence from a pie manufacturer.
There's been controversy to the Pie Connoissauros segment.
The ripples of this feature are far-reaching, and the people from Makatū Pies were none too happy with your review of their bacon and egg a few weeks ago.
Do we have a highlights package of that one?
No.
I was hoping we could play the clip.
No, we don't provide you with highlights.
Clip.
They feel their pie had been manhandled somewhere along the way, so this week have supplied a pristine Makatū pie for a re-review.
Okay, so Makatū Pies. This is the smoked fish pie.
This guy's the worst reviewer. Why do we get him every week? Why don't we get someone different?
Guy, I'm trying to review here.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, it's opening the bag. Looks in better condition than last time.
Hurry the up.
Much better.
Pie Connoissauros.
And all is right with the world.
He got pie on the microphone.
It's so yuck. He's like wiping his...
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've been giving you the chance to get over to Australia, to the X Factor Australia Live. If you've been watching it on TV3, you'll know it's all going now. You can watch it at TV3 On Demand as well. And right now, we're about to give someone a call and let them know they've got a free trip to go and see it live.
Cool. I'll do a prank. I'll prank him.
Yeah, prank him on this.
Hello, Whitney speaking.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you going this evening, today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I should never be in charge of this ever again, eh?
Never, ever. Hi, Whitney. It's Guy, Sharyn, and
Hi,
Clint from
guys.
The Edge.
Hi, how are you?
We're great, thanks. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good, great.
In a
news.
non-stop, everlasting cycle of good how are yous.
It's going to get even better for you, though, Whitney, because we've got some great news. Thanks to TV3 and X Factor Australia, you've won flights and accommodation, $500 spending money, and tickets to go to X Factor Australia in Sydney.
Oh my God, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now can we just say, how are you?
Oh, I'm great now.
Yay!
Upgrades.
That is awesome. Well, you'll get to see the show up close and personal. Have you got a favourite judge already?
Probably Ronan.
Yeah. If you get anywhere near
Yeah.
Ronan Keating, you have to give him a wee sneaky
What?
patch,
Have you
okay?
not got a crush on Red
I
Foo?
will.
Have you not got a crush on Red Foo from LMFAO?
No.
I Wikipedia read for the other day. He's 38 years old. He looks like he's 17.
Yeah, a little bit too old. Well, congratulations, Whitney. We can't wait to hear all about your trip. Have fun.
Cool. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint. Itch.
What's your biggest work screw-up? All right? Because I'm going to put it down right now. No one can top what happened on the New Zealand Herald today. They were doing a front-page cover story, big news, about a Kiwi war casualty. To be honest, it was a bit weird that this was their front-page story, just because it was an Israeli troop, a guy who's fighting for the Israeli army in the Israeli-Palestine conflict.
Yeah.
But he was from Taupo. I was there today. I was trying to say it right. Taupo.
Taupo.
To get there, did you go through, to get to Taupo, did you go through Hamilton?
Anyway.
Did it take you long to get back to Auckland?
It's tragic. This guy, Sergeant Guy Boyland, died in war. Sad, and it's kind of that old saying that if it's a tragedy, they put it on the front page of the paper. So they're putting him on the front page of the paper. Unfortunately, the editor, who was supposed to select the picture, just was lazy, went on his Facebook page, just grabbed the first picture he could find of him, which was his Facebook profile picture, which unfortunately, like many people do, was not an actual picture of him. It was a photo of Ryan Dunn from Jackass.
Oh.
So as a result, the front page of the Auckland paper today had a photo of Ryan Dunn from Jackass instead of the dude who died in the war.
That is a massive screw up.
Because when I first saw it on the paper this morning, I was like, hang on a second. So was it a lie when they said that Ryan Dunn had died last year and he was actually
ages
still
ago.
alive?
It wasn't even last. He died ages ago.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what has he been living a secret life and faked his own death or something?
The person who stuffed up the photo on the front of the dead person, though, that's a fireable offence, right? That's a massive screw up.
But also, the person in charge of the paper, like the editor, surely looks over it and goes, oh, yep, send it off to the printer.
That looks good. Here we go.
Obviously, he's not a big Jackass fan.
0800 The Edge or text to 3343. Can you beat that? Your worst workplace screw up.
Give it a go, Jack. What was yours?
I'm a graphic designer, and I printed 2,000 brochures for my job, which is great. And it's my first ever big run, and it's come back with a huge error.
Oh, what was the error on it?
Oh, it's just like a graph thing, but it's just completely wrong, and no one noticed it, and now a lot of money down the drain.
Yeah, 2,000, whatever they were, flyers or something, straight to the bin.
I hope you did it on I hope you did it on the cheap paper, Jack. Otherwise, that's going to be even worse for you.
Hey, I hope you guys recycle all those screwed up ones, please, Jack.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, good on you. And Graham, what about you?
I was helping fix a lift at the Sky Tower, and we accidentally set off the fire alarm and had the whole thing evacuated.
Oh, you had the Sky Tower evacuated.
I think I need a translator for this guy. He's got the thickest accent I've ever heard in my life.
He was fixing the lift in the Sky Tower, tricked the fire alarm, and had to have it evacuated. Because you were fixing the lift, did that mean that everyone had to be evacuated through the stairs as well?
No, the lift go down to the bottom floor, but the fireman had to run up the stairs.
How did you trip the fire alarm? Were you having a sneaky durry in the elevator shaft?
No, we lit something on fire.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't.
It was a genuine fire. Shaz Dog, you're saying your dad had a pretty big blowout.
Yeah, well, my dad's retired from the army now, but he was like the guy in charge of a training exercise out in the forest in Waimeri, and then all of a sudden someone hadn't put one of their like fires they were cooking on out properly, and he had his boys out doing things. They turned around and they're like, holy crap, the forest's on fire! And they like burnt down this big part of the forest in Waimeri, and we were lucky that we moved a couple of years later, because every time Dad saw one of the firefighters, they're like, oh, you burned down any forest lately, Grunter? Any lately? It was so bad.
So tense. Someone texted in saying they're a courier driver. They dropped a $1,500 radiography machine.
Oh!
That's tense.
That is very, very tense.
0800 The Edge. What have you screwed up at work?
Karen, what's yours?
I was a hostess on a flotilla, and I looked after 12 boats, and I got this message from head office saying that somebody's mother had died.
Yeah.
I looked down the list, found the first lady, the first couple, went and told them. They came back, rang the family, and mother answered the phone.
Dang!
So she was out mowing the lawns.
And you told them she was dead.
And then I turned the page, and there was another couple with exactly the same name. So I then had to go and find them and tell them their mother had died.
That's a bad day at the office.
That's a terrible, terrible day, Karen. Stacey, what about you?
I got the two people mixed up, and I cancelled the wrong one's benefit.
Oh, no.
How many weeks until they realised?
Oh, no, we got it processed the next day, but they didn't get their payment on time.
Aw, that's not as bad. At least you didn't tell anyone that their dog died or mum died.
Someone texted in saying, when I worked at McDonald's, I gave 35 cheeseburgers to the wrong parked car. Score.
Vanessa, tell us your story.
Oh, well, one night I was drinking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yeah, it was uh-oh, right? I was driving.
Not bloody Vanessa
and you're
on the
driving.
res.
Okay, and you're driving. This is a work story as well. Is this story illegal?
It's illegal.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, carry on.
So one night I was too drunk. I didn't think that I was too drunk, and I thought, yeah, I'll be fine to drive, you know. So I took out the boss's Unimog, which is a thing with four wheels, and it's got, you know,
a car.
and stuff.
It's got four wheels,
yeah, sort of a car, but
it
only goes
sounds like a car.
an hour.
Yeah. Sounds like a slow car.
Yeah, real slow as car. And of course I was too drunk. I drove it down my road, and then I was onto the main road, and I don't know what happened. I must have just drove off the road. and you know, me sketching out because I've just driven off the road, and I was sitting on the side of the road for 3 hours, you know. And I was thinking, when I came back to it, because, you know, I was too drunk.
Yeah,
we got the bit where you were drunk.
I'm worried that are you drunk right now?
No, I'm not drunk right now.
You're doing great right now. You're still on the side of the road waiting for someone to pick you up.
In the frame of mind that you're wearing at the time, you're thinking, oh shit, am I going to get sacked for this?
Okay, so you weren't actually at work.
No, I wasn't at work.
This doesn't make a lot of sense.
Hang on. Let's play the game. Let's play Guess Where Vanessa is from. Right, I'm picking Southland. Where are you picking?
Hamilton.
I'm picking Rotorua.
Where are you from, Vanessa?
Southland.
Hey! Sharyn is the winner!
Thank you for your call, which loosely related to what we were talking about.
Shout out to Southland!
And remember, everybody, don't drink and drive.
No, please no.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge.
We are giving someone a 0, all thanks to BNZ and their new low-rate MasterCard. And we have been getting your stories on theedge.co.nz. So if you want to enter, go and put your one on there. We've got Natasha on the phone. Natasha, your story cracked us up.
Yeah, I guess it's funny to other people. It's not that funny to me.
This is probably true. Well, we're going to have a little listen to it now. We've got our intern Mon to act it out. So, Natasha, this is your life.
Let's laugh at your expense.
Yeah, this is your problem.
Life has given me big, ugly hobbit feet. Frodo, you must take the Whoa, have you seen your feet, man? I have a tiny Asian mother, so I'm a small girl, but somehow I ended up with massive feet. For the past 5 years, I've been looking for a pair of leather knee-high boots so that I don't get cold feet and ankles every day. And I've been searching. Hey, have you tried that place Mordor? Mordor, it's so hot right now. But I can't find boots that are big in the foot and small in the calf. They just look like gum boots on me. The only ones that would fit are custom made in Europe. Please help me. Ooh,
Ooh, custom made in Europe.
Do they even
Yeah,
do they
I know.
monogram your initials on them, Natasha?
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Okay, give us some stats here. What size are your feet?
Okay, well, my feet aren't like that big. They're size 9. I tried to tell people that they were size 8 to make myself feel better, but I've come to the realization that they're actually size 9.
Okay.
But I have really, really skinny legs.
Okay, so the
makes them look really out of proportion.
yeah, the proportion is the issue. You're a short person with big flippers on the end of your
I
legs.
tell you what, I've got size 9 feet and I've got real big legs, so I can swap with you if you like.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We could just do like a calf, what's it called, transfer.
Oh, it'd be
nice.
It'd be great.
This is a classic case of flipper feet. Shaz Dog, what can we do for her?
Well, we're going to hook you up with $500 on a BNZ low-rate MasterCard, all right?
Oh my gosh, that's like awesome. I was literally shopping yesterday,
trying
to find some boots.
Yeah.
Well, now you can
now
get you can get the custom-made ones now, Natasha, so congratulations.
Or you can
my gosh, thank you.
Or you can get surgery to get your big clawed hoppers reduced. Get some toes
Yeah,
chopped
that's
off.
a good idea. Not painful at all.
Two options there.
Do that ancient Chinese bandaging technique.
That may help. So if you want to enter as well, go to theedge.co.nz and remember that BNZ's low-rate MasterCard offers 0% interest on purchases for 6 months. So if you are booking a holiday, you can pay it off over 6 months. So go and get it now.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the Edge.
Last night, I decided on a whim that maybe I should learn how to bake. Because I've been married for 2 years and my husband, I've only baked for him 3 times, and the only thing I can bake is lemonade scones, which are off the Richter scale. They're really good. So I tended to make my first loaf.
Good on ya.
What sort of loaf? What flavour?
A coconut and raspberry loaf, and I made it with all the good flours, like those paleo people use. Didn't take a photo for Instagram and hashtag paleo, though. But I wanted to make like
hang on.
I wanted to make like a healthy loaf.
You told us you were giving us baking. Is this your attempt at making health food?
Well, I just thought it would be...
I wanted real cake.
No, but it is cake. But I thought it would be really nice. It looked really nice on Instagram I saw someone put the recipe up.
For those of you who have just joined us, welcome to Auntie Sharyn's, Auntie Shaz Dog's Bake Off Challenge. She's going to give us her latest wares and we're going to judge them in front of everyone in New Zealand.
I've also, because I know that you guys will just be mean to me straight away, I've got Dina, who is by far the nicest person in the Edge office. And so welcome to the studio, Dina.
Dina,
look at how nice she is. Look at her nice face. I'm going to touch it.
I'm going to
touch her face. Sorry,
I'm going to give you
that was
all
weird.
a piece of my raspberry and coconut loaf that I made, and I want you to all eat them in order.
Yeah.
Excuse my fingers, guys. Don't worry, I washed them. Pass that one to Guy.
Thank you so much.
So Clint, you have the first bit,
Okay.
and then Guy, you
and this
have
is
some.
paleo.
Well, I
So
think
there's
apparently, but
What does
I just
paleo mean?
Means there's nothing good in it.
it's healthy. Just really swirl it around.
Okay.
Just describe
I'm not
it.
trying to be mean, but it's very, very dry.
Yeah, well, that's it. My
It's
friend,
very dry.
My friend Jojo said that. She was like, "Yeah, it'll be quite dry because it doesn't have sugar and stuff in
It's
it."
also kind of salty.
Oh yeah, that's because I didn't have seal salt, so I just used normal salt.
Seal salt?
I don't know what that is. It sounded
Salt
like
from a seal.
I
Okay.
was worried it was going to be from a seal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you think? Clint?
I'm only going to swallow it because I love you.
Okay.
But if anybody
That
else,
sounded bad.
I'll spit this out.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry, Shaz Dog.
Okay, well that's your opinion. Guy, what's your thoughts? You've had a nibble.
I've been trying it now. Clint is spitting it out. That's disgusting.
Just swallow. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I have no problem eating it, but I'm going to describe it. What's the word for it? Like dust. Like you've gone some
Okay.
dust and like put it together into some.
Okay.
It looks like food.
Right.
What is
but
holding
tastes
it
like
together?
dust.
Yeah, it's not.
Egg. There's 4 eggs in it. 4 whole eggs. Okay, Dan, your turn, babes. You're the nicest person in the office, so you'll be honest with me.
Dina, the nicest person in the office, is testing Sharon's weird loaf.
It's my first loaf, guys.
Her first loaf.
I was a nervous wreck while it baked.
No pressure, Dina.
Dina,
Gold.
your face looks like you just pooed yourself.
Girl, don't go back in the kitchen.
And that was the first and hopefully only edition of Shaz Dog in the kitchen.
I'll make you guys some of my nana's scones.
You'll
They're
get
really
better,
good.
Shaz Dog. You'll get better.
Don't do that to your nana's recipe.
No, I can actually make. Don't
It's
give it back,
scared.
Dana.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the Edge.
Poor Colin Craig, eh? Have you guys seen his election billboards, though? You've seen all the election billboards going up?
No, is he one that's like covered in moustaches already?
No, Oh, I've got some of Sharon's loaf in my throat.
He looks kind of creepy, right?
That sounded dirty.
Sorry, we ate Sharon's bacon earlier. It's still stuck in my throat.
That sounded dirtier.
His photos are so creepy. They're just black and white, and he looks... What's the word we're looking for?
Terrifying.
Yeah, he does look very bad.
Like Skeletor on creepy.
So he kind of matches his personality then.
Basically.
I did, however, while we're talking about election signs, I saw my first election sign moustache the other day, and I had a little chuckle to myself. Still 28, and it's funny.
It's always a classic.
It was on John Key over near my house, and I was like, I can't wait to see the graffiti they do on Kim.com and Colin Craig's face.
Have you seen the polls? John Key can afford a moustache or two on a couple of billboards. He'll be sweet. By the way, we are not encouraging putting moustaches on billboards.
I am.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, we get in trouble for that.
I want to see someone draw a Jabba the Hutt's body on Kim.com.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
What did the weird kid in your school do that you would never forget? There was a dude in my school. He was partly the weird kid, partly the genius kid. We called him Stephen or Steve-O. And Stephen was the kind of guy that would show up on Mufti Day in uniform. He would wait for the Cancer Foundation fundraising boys to go through. Everyone would give their money. He wouldn't give any because he was still in school uniform.
Yeah.
And then when they left, he would just get naked in class and change into his Mufti gears because he was an evil genius. Anyway, the same guy, someone in school offered to pay $1 if he jumped off the roof.
Yeah.
He jumped off a 2-story roof and broke both his feet and spent the rest of the year in a wheelchair.
Oh my God.
These guys, every school has them. They're just so memorable. Part genius, part madmen. 0800 The Edge, what did the weird kid in your school do?
Kylie, tell us your story.
Hey, so I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
And I've got, well, it's not this year, but I had a kid in my class last year who, like, super smart, really intelligent, like a couple of years beyond where he should be.
Yeah.
But every so often, I would see him at the back of the class, like, completely oblivious to what the rest of us were doing, just going for gold, sucking on his toes.
What?
Whoa.
Did you have to pull this?
Doing his nails like it was normal.
Did you have to do the awkward phone call to the parents, Carly? Be like, look, your son's a chomper and it's weirding me out.
No, I let it slide a couple of times, but in interviews, I had to just mention it. They were highly embarrassed.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that's a really good one. Thank you.
And Andrew?
Hey. Yeah, my kid, he...
Was it actually your kid or a kid at your school?
Oh, no, not my kid. A kid at my school, sorry.
Okay, good.
He would bust out a raw onion between classes and start munching on it.
Ew.
A raw onion?
Yeah.
I hope that his parents sent him to school with a pack of PK as well. Hey, Grace, tell us about the weird kid at your school.
Okay, well, in year 3, there was this new weird kid. He was Croatian. I didn't really know him very well. I was probably a bit racist back then. And someone took a crap on the bathroom floor in the boys' bathroom and just left it there. So the teacher was like, who is this? Bad person. And I thought, I bet it's that new kid. And now, like 10 years later, I'm really, really good friends with him. And I still don't know if it was him or not.
Have you not asked him yet?
Sure.
You've got to ask him, Grace. You've got to find out.
I don't know. What if he says yes, then I don't know if I can be friends with him anymore.
Grace, is this something you think we should do on the radio?
Maybe.
Should we call him and put the Croatian poo to rest once and for all?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Okay, you wait there. We're going to get his phone number, and we'll do this live on the radio next.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay.
Once and for all, the Croatian pooer brought to justice. Oh, God, this is taking a weird turn.
Wrong.
Hello?
Hey, is this Dan?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, it's Grace.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I was just wondering. Do you remember when you came to New Zealand in about 3 or so? Is that like 10 years ago, maybe? There was at school there was someone who took a crap on the boys' bathroom floor. And left it there, and so there was sort of a big drama with the teachers and stuff. I was just wondering, because you were new, maybe you didn't. I don't know how it goes, but I always thought maybe it was you. I know that's a bit mean now. We're quite good friends, but yeah, I just want to know, was it you?
Why is this even being brought up again?
Well, I was just thinking about it. I mean, I thought back to miss primary school. You know, it was quite fun. And then I was like, that weird thing with the person who left their, on the floor. Sorry about that. I just always wondered.
So, are you... I mean, I've had enough problem from this throughout my life, and I really just want to put it to rest.
Really? So it's been an ongoing issue for you?
Yes. Well, obviously, I really shouldn't have done what I did. And
that is an admission. Dan, we are so sorry, but you're on national radio, mate. Welcome to The Edge. This is Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Hey, and thank you for owning up, bro. Thank you very much for owning up. Guess what?
This is a joke.
Because you just admitted that live on air, we're going to hook you up with a prize from the Guy Williams prize box. Hey!
Dan!
I don't care. I am absolutely horrendously embarrassed.
You won a prize. Dan,
we've got
I'm sorry.
What's in the prize?
It's a copy of One Direction CD from like 2 years ago. Yay!
That's hardly worth it.
Dan, I've got to ask though, how many times have you pooed on the bathroom floor at a school?
And why? Why?
It was one time I was 9, so don't even worry about it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for admitting that on air. You made our show a little bit more weirder than it normally is. We'll go with that prize to Guy Williams prize box. And also to your friend Grace, because she's probably just lost a friend, we're going to hook you up with some proper prizes from the proper prize cupboard.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Grace, Dan, good luck with the friendship, guys.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on The Edge.
We had a few people texting in about our call we played before where friend of a friend on the air admitted that he did a number 2 on the floor at school, and for like
he was the
10
toilet
years,
floor pooper.
She hadn't known, and so she asked him. We put the call through, and she asked him about it, and we played it back on air before. And a few people are freaking out about this because of the incident that happened, obviously, when Kate Middleton was in a hospital.
No, don't put us in that
one.
No, it's just some people are like, some people felt bad for him.
He's gonna blah blah blah. So
people are nutters though. He's not going to kill himself. It's absolutely fine. We pre-recorded the interview and we checked it with him, and it wasn't live. He's checked it with him when he got his permission to play.
He was having a laugh as well. Don't worry.
And moving on to something awesome right now, BNZ Low Rate MasterCard offers 0% interest on purchases for 6 months, and we're getting you to put on theedge.co.nz what you need to give a zero. And we have got one of our latest people on the line right now. Hey, Mark.
Mark, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How's it going?
Not bad.
That's good. Hey, we've got our intern to act out your story, so this is your life, Mark.
Here's your problem.
As of about 2 weeks ago, my supposed top-of-the-line laptop decided to change professions. It now goes by the status of shock roulette machine and at random intervals delivers big belts of electricity. While it's a great party trick, I would prefer my $1,900 laptop to have a little bit less built-in surprise. I've talked to the tech guys at the store, but they told me I may as well open my wallet for a new one. Student help.
Quite a distressing problem when you set a laptop on your genitals.
Yeah, no, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, that's one place you don't want to get a shock. I mean, you don't want a shock anywhere, but that's one place that you kind of want to be electricity-free, right?
Pretty much.
Unless you're into some weird stuff. Mark, congratulations. We're going to put $500 on a BNZ low-rate MasterCard and send it out to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, we never kid about these sorts of things, Mark.
Oh, that is awesome.
Hey, congratulations. If you've got a problem, you can tell us about it at theedge.co.nz because we've got money for the rest of the week as well. And we just pick out the best stories like that one and give those people the money.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Edge.
Favourite Commonwealth Games moment thus far? I'm going to throw it out there. The Kenyan dude who almost drowned on the swimming leg of the triathlon.
How can that happen?
Did anyone see that? The dude, and he's pretty gold if you've read the interviews with him.
Well, he's not gold, is he? Because he didn't even get to finish.
He went out in the apparently he claims it's bullcrap that he was disqualified. Basically, all the crackers jumping into the water to start the triathlon doing the swim leg. Everyone gets out there doing their freestyle, power around the course. This dude busts out a breaststroke, casual as you like, gets lapped on the second lap, he's getting in the way of the other swimmers. So eventually the Commonwealth Games guys have to drive up next to him and just pull him out of the water and go, "You're out of this, mate." And he literally got into the boat and was like, "Guys, this is some BS. I was going to catch up on the running leg." Because he's a sub 30-minute 10k runner or something like that. Like, he's got a real fast, as old Kenyans do, awesome runner.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of ground to make up if he's getting laps during the swim. What I wanted to see out of this, what I was dreaming of, is that they'd let him finish the swim, because I want to see what sort of bike that dude was busting out, eh?
Yeah.
I'd love to see him there on just come on like a BMX with some like pegs on the front to do some stunts,
or on like a chopper, one of those ones with a big banana seat and the giant handlebars. Just do the bike leg.
Everyone's else is like their hard out like streamlined stuff. He's got like a penny farthing or something. It'd be sick.
Why would they have not found out if this guy could even swim? Like, was he doing his training in a pool and not the actual ocean?
Well, to qualify for the Com Games, like each country's allowed to send an athlete, is what I think, and I don't know. But you just have to be the best at that sport in your country. So maybe the same way that the guys from Cool Runnings got to go to the Olympics, like he was the only one in Kenya who wanted to compete in the triathlon.
That, or a hell of a lot of people have drowned over there and we haven't seen it on CNN yet.
So his name was Onyango, and he said, "I thought it was a good race. I felt it was a bit unfair to let developing countries like Kenya to compete at elite level with elite rules. I thought they should let everyone finish the race. I would have gone better if I was allowed to wear a wetsuit." That's going to turn it round, eh?
I love it so. As soon as you said his name was Onyango, I was like, Onyango to the fandango.
He was doing the breaststroke.
Hey, but
why was he doing the breaststroke? Why was he not doing freestyle?
Hey, mate,
I don't think he can swim.
Because he wasn't a great swimmer, let's be honest. Hey, but it's not all bad for Kenya, because they're still tearing up in the marathon. I was watching the women's marathon last night. That was ripper.
Yeah.
Kenya won too. These two women just dominated.
Onyango would have killed it as well if you'd let him get to the run.
I can't get past it because all I've got in my head is Onyango in a Speedo doggy peddling. He's just like, "Hey, I saw another competitor like you. I'm winning."
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Gossip. Scandal. Romance. Sexy. News. Clint and the Glossies.
Welcome to Clint and the Glossies. My name is Clint and these are the Glossies.
Thanks, Clint.
Are you meaning that Guy and I are the Glossies?
Thanks for having us.
Oh no, you guys are the audience.
Oh,
you guys are being gloss-educated.
What magazine are you carefully summarising for us with your intellect today?
This week we're using the New Zealand Women's Weekly, or as some magazine insiders revealed to me, and they don't want to be named, the Old Lady magazine. So Women's Day, young ladies. Women's Weekly, old ladies.
New idea, magazine for people who like new ideas.
I bought it this week, Sharyn, because your hero's on the cover. Hilary Barry's on the cover.
Oh, well, that made the magazine good.
Hilary Barry has a family secret.
What's a family secret? Is it that I'm her secret daughter and that she's going to adopt me and we're going to be best friends like the Gilmore Girls?
Close. Her great-granddad had plastic surgery during World War I.
What?
Yeah.
What did he get? His lipo done, or his
That's what
boobs
I
done?
thought, a boob job. No.
Teddy's done.
No, none of those. He had his leg blown apart and he had to have it fixed. And so the plastic surgery is another name for cosmetic surgery. So he had his leg fixed, but in the war, by a plastic surgeon in the war.
That's amazing.
So cool.
I don't know, he might have been doing nip tucks in between battles as well, but I think largely this doctor was just fixing up people like Hilary Barry's great-granddad.
Awesome.
I kind of feel bad joking about it now that you say it was a war story, but anyway.
Also in the magazine this week, Prince Harry's first birthday.
Do you mean Prince George's?
Prince George's first birthday.
Oh, who gives a toss which one it is?
Prince Harry's just having 21st forever.
Yeah, pretty boring to be honest. It looks like a really boring birthday. But bonus fact, he's the first monarch in living history who has had both of his parents present for his first birthday.
Wow.
Charles and Diana were in Canada for William's birthday. Prince Charles' parents, aka the Queen, were in Malta for his first birthday. And even the Queen's mother, aka Queen Mother, was MIA for hers.
Do you know what? I reckon that is because William and Kate are like, we're not terrible parents like you guys, and we are going to be there for our kid.
Can I just say, Clint, you're getting way too into this, and Clint and the Glossies is turning away from being a parody. You've read too many women's weeklies.
I think I'm getting hooked.
It's bordering on just facts that Clint has interested interestingly learnt from the Woman's Weekly?
It's election time, which means it's time for all those disgusting, boring, pathetic stories where all the politicians pimp out their elderly parents. Like,
Jesus.
This is where I come from, and this is why I'm doing it. David Cunningham is in there this week. He's done one with his mum. But to be honest, I did read it. Her name is Barbara. She's 90. She lives in Timaru.
Woohoo!
And she looks bloody lovely. So 2 ticks Labour, I guess.
Yeah, but
That's going to swing the election.
yeah, if there's something that's going to make me vote for a party, it's their nice mum.
Cute old photos
And
with ladies.
Finally, from the That Woman Deserves a DB files, Jenny Beck, I think it was Jenny, I can't remember my own handwriting now, from Dunedin. She's given birth to 8 sons. 8 boys, and she's in there with her boys.
8 tuplets.
8, not all at the same time.
Oh, what? That's not even a good story.
The oldest one's 33 and the youngest one's 14. 8 boys, it is a good story. You're not impressed? Okay, bonus Winter Puds cookbook attached to the back of the Woman's Weekly. That's Clint and the Glossies.
Looking forward to the Winter Puds.
I'd still feel sick about having to give birth to 8 boys.
Thank you. That woman deserves a DB.
Oh, yeah. And a reconstruction.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, short that is
How gold is that music? Please welcome to the studio, via the phone line, James from Dunedin.
Hey!
Hello.
James, you're going to summarise the best bits that we've missed on last week's Short and Street, so we're up to date this week. We're going to start with your favourite character of the week.
So Leanne's pretty much the queen of Shortland Street. She's caused a lot of trouble on the show, and I've been loving it. This week, she's been causing trouble by getting Ulla's name wrong.
Is that what you're saying? No, what I'm saying, Ula.
That has been driving me insane. Every single time she says her name, she says it wrong. It's like, how is somebody not going, Cat, it's Ola, not Ula?
Yeah, I don't know if she's taking the piss or not, or I don't want to do it, or...
Oh, it's enraging me.
Hey, one of my favourite moments that I've seen from your Shorty Street scandal clips is heartbreaking moment of the week. Play the audio.
Bye-bye, Prof. We'll miss you.
Yeah. Later, fish brother. Stay cool.
You were a good fish, but you got a bit fat.
Now, this is like a major storyline. I've got to ask you, James, because I know nothing about Shorten Street. What the F is Prof?
So, Prof is Vinny's pet fish, and a few weeks ago, Nicole went to Vinny's house, and she was like, oh, where's your pet goldfish? And Vinny was like, Prof's dead. But then he was like, oh, just kidding.
Classic gag.
Yeah, but this week, he really died. And they had a funeral for him.
The gag has taken a harsh turn. This is the saddest funeral on Shortland Street since that lady got coughed on the other week.
Would they have had to have the fish funeral because the first time they tried to say that he died, they had to cover up and say it was a joke because they couldn't find a fish coffin in time for the filming?
Probably not, eh? Time for the diet of the week.
So Chris and Rachel organised a fun run this week, but they were so slow that Leanne, who's pretty much the most elderly character on the show, beat both Chris and Rachel. So they went on a diet that lasted about half an episode, then they went back to eating sausage rolls.
This is producing me with pastry. We really are middle-aged.
Whatever.
Sausage roll me, woman.
Sausage roll me, woman. That is the best quote of the week.
It actually scares me seeing Chris and Rachel about married life because I'm like, is that what is going to be exciting when Bryce and I, my husband, are at home now? It's going to be like, oh, sausage roll me instead of make love to me? Like, come on.
Do you think that num 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 was written into Rachel's script?
Yes.
James, thank you so much. That was Shorten Street Scandal.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, short that is true.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
John Key just announced that he won't be siding with the Conservative Party. He's going to align himself with ACT.
Is it because he likes freaky lingerie?
Possibly, Sharyn. I don't know.
He's not conservative.
And the reason
that's the tie-in. You should have gone with incest because it's ACT Party.
I see what you did there. And Clint, you did a very weird reference there, but you referenced the ACT leader from a while ago. Anyway. These announcements are coming out every day, and I just wanted to put a warning out there to everybody who's in homes, who's at work, how dangerous it is to talk about politics, because it almost never goes well. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. When we used to go to our grandma's house, Mum would say, whatever you do, do not bring up politics. And sometimes if my mum wouldn't let me have a lollipop from the pantry, I'd be like, Grandma, what do you think about Prime Minister? And then my mum would be stuck getting her ear chewed off.
What was your grandma's political leanings?
She liked Winston. Well, she's
old.
Oh,
that's classic.
All old people like Winston.
No, it's not weird. That's classic.
But it's quite.
She's a grandma.
Winston and Labour.
Yeah, okay, well, that's unusual again, because those two parties don't normally see eye to eye. But anyway, it's one of those ones.
I didn't say she was always right.
You dig yourself.
I just said that she liked yelling about politics. Well, that's probably why she yelled about it too much, because she was so freaking confused.
So many people enjoy bantering about politics, and no one knows how to do it politely, because people don't realise that not everyone sees eye to eye with you. And the funniest thing, I was around at my parents' house the other day. Mainly because I live there. I'm around there a lot. And the awkward thing about politics with my family is it comes up on the news every night, and every night my dad, who's National, tries to convince my mum, who's Labour, to vote National, and it's so tense every time. It always goes weird, and my dad has the most cracker calls that he just pulls out of his ass. So my dad will say things like, "Oh, John Key says he's trying to minimise red tape and government bureaucracy." And my mum will say things like, "Oh, that sounds good, but what about those leaky buildings?" And my dad will say things like, "Oh, that's okay. They create heaps of new jobs." And I'm like, "Excellent call, Gary."
And they can use the tape to tape up the leaks in the building.
Great call. That is excellent.
Basically, no one sounds cool talking about politics, so just don't do it.
It always starts a fight, doesn't it?
I'm going to vote for Kim.com just because he throws good parties.
He hasn't thrown a good party yet.
Solid logic.
It was a joke.
See, politics doesn't go down well.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge.
There you go, that's the podcast, thank you.
Should we multitask here and do two things in one?
Okay.
Where I do tomorrow's planning and do the podcast outro at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to ask you guys, quite an awkward question, but have you ever...
No, never dreamed about you having sex.
No, I wasn't going to ask
I
that.
have.
I had a dream that I passed you and you spooned me, but that was it.
I wasn't going to ask that.
It was over the summer holidays and I felt really awkward about it.
Hey,
I feel good about it now.
This was supposed to be some productive planning time for the show.
No, give us your idea.
But you've squandered it.
You've still got time.
No, just do it live on the show tomorrow.
Got time. Don't have intention.
We'll just flop it out there.
Flop it out, mate.
Thank you so much for listening to the show.
No, we're not going until you tell us your idea.
We really appreciate it.
Tell us your idea, or we will sing until you do.
I'm going to go watch Campbell Live.
You're not going to watch
busy Campbell Live watching schedule.
No, just tell us.
I've got to go watch another show where they blur out people's faces while they're pissed and then interview them, and it's funny.
God.
Thanks for listening to the podcast, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.